Hey guys, what's up? It is Andrew from Funwell Interactive, and welcome back to another episode of the home makeover, our office makeover series. We're actually doing one pretty fairly recently after the painting one, which you can see the paint looks great still. I still love it. But as of, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock today, I ordered the desk. That is right, we are replacing this whole area today, or not today, in the next segment of this video. The desk won't be here for about 10 to 14 days, but I am going to be going through the first two segments of this video now. We're going to go over, I'm going to get my tape measure out, show you guys how the desk is going to look in the room, and then I'm gonna go through and show you guys what my plans are for a temporary setup before we put that computer in a rack, which will be probably next year, I'm guessing, at this rate, because I want to get the network rack and everything. I want to get the network rack first, and I want to get my printers, my 3D printer, my label printer, and then make sure my desk area is done. So pretty much server rack stuff comes last, which includes putting that in the case. So I'm actually going to get my DSLR out and my tripod. I'm just going to set it up over here, and I'll just point it at my desk, and I'll just show you guys what my plan is. I will get my tape measure out, and then we will go from there. Alright guys, let's get this started here. So we're going to start off with a wide angle shot here. Let me just grab my tape measure real quick. So I believe it said it was 83 inches right over here. So that's how long the desk is in the U shape. Obviously, the U shape, not all of that goes in, but that pretty much tells you how big this desk really is, which makes this a very good desk for me to use for everything else. So, just like how we're going to have everything, so obviously, my computer monitors will be in the middle of the U shape itself. Probably in this exact same orientation. I will have different stands in the future. This one's a little lopsided. That's why the stands are literally on the monitors are literally on the desk. I am going to probably raise this up and try and make it a little bit better. I don't have a I don't know. They're heavy, but I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I mean, Vivo makes good monitor stands, but I just don't think if they're going to fit if the aesthetic I'm trying to go for here. Next thing on the list is what is going to be on this side of the U shape right here. So we're going to have my computer up here on the very far corner, and then we're going to have all three printers. Next to the PC, we're going to have a small little label printer, and then we're going to have my just regular paper printer in the middle, and then over here on the side, we're going to have my 3D printer, so that way I can walk behind here a little bit if I have to change filament or anything whenever I get to that. So this side of the U shape right here is going to have my MacBook Pro dock or stand, because it's a little closing stand, and I'm going to have a dock that will go into each of these three monitors. I'm kind of changing things up a little bit. So originally what my plan was to going to have a dock that went into that computer and the Mac. But that is just not possible the way I see it, or at least a cost-effective solution is going to be just me having the second, I believe I have two HDMIs on here. So each of these are using a display port. So each of the HDMIs will go into a hub that will go into that MacBook right there. So that way I can just change each of these or one of them to HDMI 1 so I can actually use my MacBook on here. And then I will be using a USB switching hub to switch the USBs between my computer and the MacBook. Specifically, the keyboard and mouse and headset will be on this USB dock as well. Almost everything else is going to be remaining on the computer itself. I just need a way to switch my peripherals over so that I can just have a one-stop shop for everything else. I want to lift my camera up a little bit here because I feel like I'm not completely in frame. But so this side over here, the side that's facing the server rack, is not going to have much on it. It might have some like papers, pencils, you know, like little just like office supplies essentially. But this side is where all of the goodies are going to be, and this side will be for Well, I guess also specifically over here we'll also have my drawing tablet that I have that connects to this computer, which also makes me question if it'll even fit. I might have to get a longer USB cable, but I also want to learn how to use it after I get this desk going for some of that fun stuff. Trying to figure out what else I'm going to be doing here. Obviously, the subwoofer for the speaker will be on top of the computer, probably right next to the PC, so that way I can raise some stuff off of the bottom of the desk along with anything else that I got. I have not yet gotten a solution for bringing the surge protector up. I have not gotten a desk organizer yet. I have one in my car, just have not gotten it yet. It's kind of a not needed thing right now, so I'm kind of waiting on that until we have everything else done. Other than that, the desk setup will remain the same. My monitor will still, my microphone arm will still be right here for right now. There is one I'm looking at that is a lot bigger, which my only concern is that if I am having it on one side of the desk here and I'm bringing it over, if it'll actually reach my face or not. But I might just have to play around with microphone settings for that to work now. But there's another one I want to get that will go under the monitor once I got a better monitor arm, so that will also be coming last here. But everything's coming along real well, so we're going to end this segment here. We're going to cut into a week and a half from now when the desk comes in, probably on one of my days off, where we're going to do a time lapse of me building the desk and then putting everything back together into a way that will make this look nice and seemingly. I might even bring the computer on this side, so that way I can have a shorter Ethernet cable that I'm going to rerun and rebuild and remake. That will go straight into my server stuff down there, which is what I think I actually might do, because that way I can also get rid of the nightstand that's right here and just have less stuff going on in this office, and will give me the ability to kind of start getting things in motion here when it comes to organization, since we still have all of these boxes down here that we have not worked on yet. So that will be it for this segment. We're going to come back into a week and a half from now when the box comes in, and then we'll get into that time lapse. So, see you guys then. Alright guys, welcome back to the next part of the video. The desk got here way quicker than I expected. I ordered it like Monday and it's already here Thursday. No, I ordered it Tuesday. Got here today. As of like 10 minutes ago, it arrived at my house. I'm currently camping with my wife. So, I'm heading home for the day because I had some stuff happen that I took the day off of work for. Need a de-stressor, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to film this video, and it's going to be great. I am sorry again for the bad audio quality for it being in my car, but the plan is to get a microphone that will plug into my phone that I can use in here, like a wireless lavalier, whatever. And I saw like a pair for like 20 bucks. I'm going to try and get later, but so we are going to be heading back home. I'll be home in roughly about 25-30 minutes, so probably roughly around 1 o'clock. And then we're going to get my DSLR set up, and then we are going to go and do the time lapse of me building the desk, me getting everything together, and then this episode will most likely be over today. So without further ado, we're going to cut to when I am getting out of my car, and we are going to get this started. Alright, took me about 20 minutes to get it up here, but box is in. This box is huge. But here it is, U-shaped desk. Things about to be a lot different when I work on my computer. I have everything turned off. It's currently like 1:40-ish, I think. I took a little bit of a detour, so I got home like 10 minutes ago, or 20 minutes ago, and I got this thing up immediately. So, got my dogs here with me, both of them. So, I'm waiting for cameras to charge or my battery to charge for my DSLR right here, and then we're going to start a time lapse of me building this. I'm going to do an unboxing of it with the DSLR, and then we'll switch over to the time lapse. So without further ado, we're gonna wait like 20-30 minutes for my we're gonna wait 20-30 minutes for my batteries to charge, and then we'll start that next segment in the video. that is all for this episode of the Office Makeover series. It's been a few days since I have actually finished the build itself. I did B-roll earlier today. I mean, this desk looks amazing. Honestly, a little bit smaller than what I thought in my head. I might have to redo some adjustments here. So I do have this shelf under here. There's currently a subwoofer in there. I'm thinking of putting the label printer, the 2 label printers right there, and then having my actual paper printer right here, so that way I can just have the 3D printer right up here, so that way I can still have stuff. Because I wasn't really going to be utilizing either of those at all, so we got that going for us. So only other issue is that I cannot push my desk all the way back because of clearance of the stand here, which was an issue. Not an issue with my other desk because my other desk was smaller. So I am probably going to end up just raising that shelf here sooner or later. So we also got that going for us. But not sure what the next episode will be or when it will be. Thinking it's probably going to be the network rack, so I can start getting my house hooked back up. We're going to drill the holes in the wall and get it to the into the attic, and probably end up, I'm also need to replace that AC unit since it leaks even after you drain it like a half hour later. It does still leak, so I might end up replacing that with something else, and then also having an AC unit in here as well, or in the attic wall that brings cool air over here this way. But that's it for this video. We'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.